What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slow Podcast. And you know what it is? Your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol groups. It's going to be Nogizaka46, Sakuarazaka46, Hinatazaka46, and maybe someday Yoshimotozaka46. This is season 4, episode 28. As you guys may have noticed, we took a break last week, so we got lots of news to catch up on. Some photo book news, some new album news from Sakuarazaka46, as well as some concert news for Nogizaka46. But before that, I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Jimu Tweets, and I'm joined as always by my friends, my fellow hosts of Boy Kun, Josh, Mr. Josh Box, and our homie, our good guest. We have Tam at Kurobizaka on the show once again. I struggled a little bit there.
Yay.
It's fine. We got it.
You got it.
Thanks for coming
Better than
on
what I
again.
last time.
Yeah, thanks for coming back, Tam.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure. I'm sure our viewers are very excited to have you back. They all love you more than they love us. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, how's everyone been? How's
oh no, they're all agreeing in chat. Oh no.
No, chat. I was fishing for compliments. You were supposed to be like, no, Jimmy, you're so wrong. We love you. That's good. How have all your weeks been? Oh boy, no.
Yeah, we were off last week because Josh and I went to New York. So Jimmy didn't want to do the podcast.
We told him, you could do it by yourself. He didn't want to take up the offer.
Yeah, I just watched the Sakuarazaka PB by myself, dude. I was just like, oh, this is good.
Yeah, that's fine. It's cool. I'm still kind of sick. Just have like the end of it. Nothing crazy. It's just kind of like cough and congestion. But it ruined my trip. So yeah.
Oh,
it was like your second day, right?
Oh.
It was like the first day. We had a really long first day because we got there. Like the plane landed at like 5 a.m.
Oh.
And so we were just like doing stuff all day. So when I got to my hotel finally, I like took a shower and took a nap, and then when I woke up I felt terrible. But we had really good Korean barbecue that night, so that
kind of balances out a little bit.
But you know, like overall
dying,
it's still
sick,
kinda...
throwing up. Korean barbecue though.
Yeah, it was like my trip was mostly like to go eat the food I wanted to eat and then go back to the hotel. Nothing else. It wasn't like Josh. That was your first time, right, in New York, Josh?
Yeah, that was my first time. So I gotta
really?
a little bit. Yeah, that was my first time.
Oh,
so,
what'd you think, Josh?
Yeah, I think I heard it explained as controlled chaos, and I was like, I can see that. Yeah, a lot of good food that we ate. Got to see a little bit of the city. Yeah, it was enjoyable for sure. I'd definitely go back.
All right, next time, hopefully, I won't be like recovering from like almost dying, and I can join you guys. Because the last time I went to New York was when I was in high school for a band tour. So, so it's not like I really got like, it's like there's a big difference between like going to Vegas as a kid with your family versus going to Vegas in your 20s for the first time. Like I feel like I'm lacking that adult New York experience. What are your some recommendations for people who might be going to New York? Like what are like some must go places, and what are some spots you can skip?
Oh,
yeah,
you wanna go to the Statue of Liberty. You wanna go to Times Square.
Oh no!
Just check off all the lists while you're at it. See all the towers, see all the buildings. But definitely, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think one of my favorites was Coat, the Korean barbecue place that we went to. Definitely, that's like a highlight.
Yeah, but I think Jimmy was referring to like actual tourist.
Well, I mean that's a place right? In New York,
I just go to eat. Like whenever I go somewhere else, I just go to eat food. So don't ask me. I'd be like the most terrible like person to ask.
I think I would recommend trying to go to a Broadway show. I think that
Tam with the actual tips.
Some good
that recommendation. Yeah.
last time I went, like 2 months ago, I went to see them in Hadestown, and that was very good.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say a Broadway show, definitely something that you'd want to do in New York. I mean, depending on what you're into, but you know, going like I feel like New York is the place where it has like a store of anything that you'd want to buy. So I mean, I like going to Kinokuniya.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So I have to say a thing like the sections of stuff I'm into is like slowly like getting smaller and smaller each time I go. I remember like the first time I went, there was a proper like Japanese music CD section,
Yeah, yeah.
and I think like within the past like 2 years, it's completely disappeared. The magazine section's gotten pretty small. Like they didn't. I don't think they even had like last time I went. Like they didn't even have like no and like Ray and all those good like big. And they didn't have any of those big fashion mags. Like the Gravure and the photo book sections, like pretty small. So I still in New York from what I've noticed. It's like,
Yeah,
and then.
yeah.
Fuck off. I have like another bone to pick with them because they don't even accept the Japanese CDs anymore. Just like, hello.
Can't take your big box of CDs anymore.
I only brought like one of each like random ones I had, but I'm like I had some like even had some Johnny's one too, and I'm like, okay, I got like one of Sakuarazaka, one of Nogi, and like one of Johnny's, and I had like a few books to just like get rid of, and I'm like, here it's like, oh, we don't take Japanese CDs anymore, and I go downstairs and it's like all K-pop, and I'm just like,
oh, but you have this, huh? Yeah, that's so sad. That like, because there's a book off like pretty close to where I live, and like long before when I was just a fledgling little Wada, dude. You know, like before I like met like all the AKB club people in LA, like, and I didn't know where to get things yet. That was how I subsisted my early day fandom. I have like very nostalgic memories of like walking down to Book Off and going to like the Japanese music section, like, oh wow, they have some SKE48 here. Utsukushi Inazuma, I love this track, you know. Like, oh, so sad for all the little fans who can't get that anymore.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. Like even those like institutions that are like Japanese aren't even supporting the Japanese artists.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure they probably don't make as much money as like the K-pop stuff does, but it's like, you can't like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's rough, right? Like you understand it from like a business standpoint, but then like just seeing this like already niche market become even more niche as it's like kind of pushed off into like what little corners remain, it's kind of sad, dude.
Yeah, even at conventions, it's like they sell a lot of K-pop CDs. Like there's like booths and booths of K-pop, and then you're like, is there any J-pop over here? It's like, nope.
It's funny because like I went to like the SuperCon, which is like the Florida, like South Florida like convention. It's like it's almost, I feel like it's like kind of like a mix of comics and anime stuff. And there was like 2 K-pop tables, and like one of the girls at the K-pop table, like I had like a little that's in my closet. I had like a little sign that's like asking me for like idol CDs, and she's like, oh, like what is like, she was like really curious about it. I'm like, oh, I have like a J-pop one. She's like, oh, it's so cool. And then like I gave it to her and whatnot. But yeah, it's like if they see like it, they're kind of like, I feel like a lot of like those kinds of fans are interested, but just that there's like so little ways to get exposed to them now. And I mean, like they don't, I don't know, maybe they should start buying ads on YouTube or something.
Yeah. Like I feel like the marketing is too old fashioned in general, right? Like for J-pop stuff, they gotta. How do we reach these Zoomers, dude?
Well, they're like highly targeting Japanese audiences. Like everything else is like irrelevant. So.
Yeah.
Well,
anyway, our New York trip was good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's how I was like.
It was
I was like trying to suck it
was,
back. Like, how do we get here, dude?
It was good. Food was good.
Yeah. Had some good pizza.
I got sick, so that was bad. The pizza was really good, obviously. Recommend. I'm looking for excuses to go back. To have a better trip. This was actually like kind of not really planned. So our friend Ellis, the ad guy, he
Oh,
like I think the last time Tam was on the show, I wasn't here because I
Oh,
went
that's
to
right.
meet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to meet him because he came here to see twice.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, we went together. So like, he stayed a couple days extra after that show, and we're like, I'm gonna go to New York. I just need a reason. And it's like, oh look, Scandal's playing in New York. I was like, all right, I'm going in July then. So
Uh-huh. So we just
that's
bothered
why
him for like
that's
5
why I
days.
went. And then he's a good tour guide, I guess. He like planned all these things.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't
And
have
we're
to
like,
do
oh,
anything. I was
we'll
just
wing
like,
it. He comes out with like a whole schedule of like time slots
He's
and
got
everything.
the itinerary printed out. It's like,
Yeah.
guys, we gotta make our 7:15. Hurry up, dude.
I think for Josh, who was its first time there, like it made it easier, right? Because he just drove us around. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we
Exclusive
would
service.
have had to Uber or like take the subway
Mhm.
and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, he was with us like all for like about one day and just driving us around the whole time. I was like, okay, I'm here for this. You should show me all the spots I need to see.
see, I wouldn't
Alright.
do that. So I appreciate you.
Yeah, appreciate.
So what I'm hearing is we need Tam to organize another Times Square ad to give us an excuse to go to New York.
This time, just get all the
Guys,
billboards.
Put in your money. So yeah, that was very interesting. So like, when we went to Times Square, he was telling us like, oh, this ad costs this much, and like, oh look, the Reuters is gone. I was like, no, because they're like redoing the screens or something like that. So yeah,
they've been redoing it for a while. It feels like at least like 2 months or something.
Yeah. I feel like I first saw like a picture of the Reuters sign gone like a while back. I was just like, oh, sad. It just feels so empty now.
Mhm.
But that's been enough of an intro, I guess, if you want to call it that. Shall we get into the actual news, guys? We have a lot to catch up on. So
sure.
Yeah.
What do we have?
first of all, be cool, stay in school. Hinata 46. They've got a new campaign. Just say no, guys. Comments disabled, likes and dislikes unviewable.
What? What is going on here?
So this is an
but yeah,
ad against marijuana use.
Yeah, it's from the Metropolitan Police Department, right? So it's a collaboration between Hinata 46 and the police.
I don't think that's the case.
Yeah. Chat saying they're holding the members at gunpoint.
Oh no!
Read this script, Sasaki Kumi.
That's why they're all like wide-eyed in the whole video.
I mean, I don't know. The whole thing is just so out of like, it's so random. I think that's why I think everyone's been so like
It is.
flabbergasted.
Well, I mean,
right? It's
I
out of
guess
nowhere.
like, for those who don't know, right? Like, weed is very illegal in Japan. So
very.
if you get caught, you get like, I don't know how many years. And they only persecute when they know they can put you in jail, right, or whatever. So
I remember like that one girl from HKT got arrested. No,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah.
oh really?
I don't know.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just graduated. Remember?
I remember she did get
Oh,
arrested.
she graduated already.
Yeah, I mean she wasn't in the group all, but yeah.
Higuchi
got caught in
Idori
possession.
accused of possessing. Oh no.
But yeah, we've heard as Idol fans, some like the theater manager, AKB's theater manager, a while back got caught with
Oh, Togasaki-san,
synthetic
right?
weed, yeah, and then
Yeah.
some shit went down with him, got fired and whatnot.
okay.
So, yeah, it was kind of random. Let's get these really popular idols to do a campaign against this weed.
All I'm saying is half the members probably have a medical prescription from like all the breaking labor they put them through, dude. And,
They use
and I will
weed.
not be convinced otherwise, dude.
It's like, damn, I can't endorse this. I use this shit after concerts. There- I just find it funny because around the same time there was like an idol group created to promote like weed.
Yeah, like the
ASA
medical benefits
girls.
of
Yeah,
medical marijuana, right?
that was funny. But we'll see who
okay,
wins
like-
in the end.
Without going into like my personal use or lack thereof or whatever, you can assume what you will. I will say that, like, I don't know, I feel like these kind of like very hyperbolic like statements that they make when they do campaigns like this, like not speaking about Hinatazaka specifically, but just like any government agency, I feel like it does more harm than good. You know what I mean? Because it's just like you don't have to be dumb to find out how untrue all of this stuff is. You know what I mean? Like, or does it take a genius, right? It's like pretty like, oh, it's habit forming. You'll get addicted. And it's like, and then like that just makes everything that else that they say becomes like very like, to people like, you know, like kind of hard to trust. So I don't know. I just feel like maybe doing something more nuanced would have been better than getting a bunch of idols who probably don't care at all to begin with. You know.
I think this just screams like old person in the marketing team trying to relate with the
yeah,
Zoomers.
exactly. How
So let's
do
get
we
idol
reach
group.
the Zoomers, dude? You know?
Yeah, I think that's what it's kind of like a reflection of more than anything else. Probably just some like older guy in the department team is like, oh, which idol group is popular right now? Oh, let's get them to do this PSA. I feel like because it was subbed and it kind of went semi-viral on Twitter, that a lot of people are taking it like very seriously, like this is the genuine perspective of the members. But
yeah.
So Sasaki
just-
Kumi will be disappointed in you personally.
I feel like people need to like realize that the subbing was kind of done in good, in like, you know, good fun. It was kind of like, oh, look how kind of like absurd this is. Don't like, people have to realize it's not like that. It's not that deep. They're not personally mad at you if you smoke weed. It's okay.
Though, I mean, I will say, like, if your personality is so weed driven that the first thing you do when you message an idol is like, yo, I just ripped the fat one, dude. Like, you're kind of sus, dude. You know, like this commercial is so unhinged, dude. That's like the only thing I can think of. It's like, who does this?
Was this supposed to be like a group chat or was it supposed to be like a meet and greet? What is that supposed to be like in the
It
commercial?
was like a Twitch stream or something that people were just commenting on, right? It's kind of like the or maybe like a showroom or something.
Yeah. It looks
Oh,
like
I
it's
see.
supposed to be because it's like a chat on the
Yeah,
side,
yeah.
and then the member has the full screen thing.
They're on showroom and chat's like, yo, dude, I got this dank shit right here. What you think, Kumi? She's like, no. Oh, my bad. I'll put it out right now. Throw it
Let's see how many
away.
people type that in showroom now. Oh no.
Oh, man.
I swear, if our chat is ever like this, dude, I'll like stop the show forever.
Chat's gonna go on meet and greet and, you know, yo, I got this dank shit. What?
So you're like an indica person or a sativa person, Kumi? Huh?
no.
Which one? What's your preference? No, not the
Get away
weed.
from me.
Get banned from Fortune Music. Anyway,
Yeah, dude. So I'm waiting for them to meet on stage with like Asa girls at Tokyo Idol Festival to see the
enemy.
They walk by each other. Music starts.
anyway, let's move on.
Move on to
Who
some
knows what's gonna
more
happen with
actual Hinatazaka news. I think this was a big surprise for most people, but we have a new photo book announcement coming out of Hinatazaka46, and it's for Mei herself, Higashimura Mei. They pretty much just announced the book. I don't think we have. Oh wait, we do have the title, right? Mei's World.
that. Oh,
The title?
Oh no, the title is to be announced. Never mind. That was just in quotations. So titles to be announced. They have like links and stuff, but I don't think we have actual covers yet.
No.
Yeah.
got the Twitter.
Just some promotional pictures in the socials, right?
We got the Instagram. So keep an eye out on these for updates as usual.
Mhm.
There's a lot of posts on the Instagram.
Yeah, right. I know on Twitter.
It's
Oh,
like
they're popping off already, huh?
videos and stuff, dance videos. Yeah, there's a lot of
long-
posts. What?
How long
When did
before
they
she
announce
just takes
this?
over this Instagram? did you just take her personal Instagram and convert it, dude?
Yeah, that probably will eventually. But yeah.
I'm kind of interested by this tea party photo. I do hope to see like some interesting like costumes and sets.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the recent, I mean, most photo books are just like photos taken at like outside or something.
Yeah.
I kind of like how they actually like have a proper like photo shoot and like a set and like kind of like like kind of like a theme that matches the personality of the member, which I feel like you don't really get. Like I feel like I don't know. Again, like most of the photos are like very like natural. Like I feel like kind of like girlfriendy kinds of photos. They're not taken on like a proper set or anything. So I feel like it's been a while since we've had something like that in a photo book, at least for Sakamichi. Could be wrong though.
That's why we need the Habu editorial photo book.
Oh no, because you keep saying
the
that.
more we keep asking for it, the more it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, we're gonna get the complete opposite and be so sad, dude. It's just gonna be like, oh, Habu in Okinawa or something, dude. It's just gonna be like nothing but the beach, and it's just gonna be like, I'm so tired of sand in all of these photos, dude. That's what it's gonna be.
Oh, I hate sand.
Dude, because okay, I will say like before I got into idols, I think it was like it's so funny because I was like on the opposite end. I was like, I'm so tired of these like very staged set photos, like like studio photos and stuff like that, right? Like I much prefer natural light outside photos and stuff. And then becoming an idol fan and getting nothing but that in photo books, I'm like, can we go back to the studio, guys? Like,
yeah, that reflects how I feel.
Yeah, something with like some more clear like art direction, right? I think besides like this is on a date. What a date with Higashimura Mei would look like. So we'll see. Yeah, like the little tea party photo they have at the bottom there is interesting. I'm not a biggest fan of the lighting they have in that photo specifically, but like if that's just like an offshoot from the set or something, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be released September 13th. Get your copy using our affiliate link down below.
No extra cost to you.
Oh yeah, I guess I should go make that, huh?
Yes, please.
Every
Thank
time.
you. Alrighty, let's keep going with more news. W-Keyaki Fest 2022 is this weekend, and they've released a bunch of stuff related to it. Let us take a look. There's food. We got wedges and curry. A lot of drinks. Looks good, y'all. Won't be there though, so who cares?
I don't know, those wedges look a little sad. It looks like any wedges you get anywhere.
Dude,
Probably frozen.
The shakan kyori potato.
Curry doesn't look too bad. I don't know.
The cake
It's
looks
festival
like someone
food,
spilled
man.
something on it.
You know, if you've been to a festival, you've been price gouged of curry or whatever. But there are things we can get, maybe, are the goods. Like, let's take a look at these shirts.
What about the puns, dude? You don't
Oh, fine, we'll go back.
Yakiniku don, dude.
God damn it.
So dumb.
Okay, no, we can move on. That's the only reason why I like the menus, dude. Is the puns.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the goods, because I think we can get our hands on these, maybe.
Kind of drippy, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we got the just the logo, black, white variation, and then you get a Sakuarazaka version and a Hinata version. and then you get the oversized T with a fancier W.
Yeah, right. That one looks interesting.
The
I think
fan club only shirts. Who cares about
that's the
those?
fan
I'm
club
not in
only.
fan
Yeah.
club. You get a safari hat, poncho,
Oh.
short. Oh, you got
the
slides,
shorts?
y'all.
Yeah, dude, the sock. Do I get the W-Keyaki Fest socks and slides, guys?
Oh, you gotta go for the combo.
No, I don't. I'm not that big of a fan. I mean, I really like that logo they released for like the Hina Matsuri. I thought that was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, and compare it. I mean, personally, it feels kind of like outdated. Like this looks like a rave, like logo and
It's
colors.
it's summer music festival.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know,
go to
it just-
EDC.
That's
Like,
what Jimmy's
I-
gonna wear.
Yeah. What is it like the Keiki Republic merch looked so nice always that this is a bit of a shame that they kind of just like boring, like clunky color things. I'm not big of a fan. Especially, I thought like it'd be kind of cute if they kind of went the full like Matsuri route and they had like kind of like Matsuri themed goods instead of this.
Yeah.
I think
Still
the
got here.
first logo reminds me. I don't know. Maybe Jimmy will get this reference. It looks like a festival for like Christian bands, and this is like the logo that they have on there. See, Jimmy knows exactly what I'm talking about. It looks like that.
You go to W-Keyaki Fest, dude. You're in the front. All of a sudden, Sasaki Kumi comes up with an acoustic guitar.
Oh no!
Everyone, just lift up your hands. Let's.
Time to worship. That's what the
Not
W
of this
means.
world. Chat, no. Oh. Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of items though. Usually it's just like, oh, here's a shirt and towels, but there's all kinds of stuff. Got like tumblers. You got a personal fan. Some pouches or something. Yeah.
I think they had like Aoi and Ozeki like graduation goods. Like there's like the little
specific
like a
for them.
like a coin pouch that was Ozeki's. It has like a little design on the corner, and then like like I think a makeup pouch is like always. It's like on the last page of the merch. And then I also like the polka keychains. Those are always cute. I ordered the one where it's riding the roller coaster.
Oh yeah, that was the best one for sure.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they sold out of that lunch bag again.
Dude, these lunch bags be popping off, dude.
That's interesting.
Cooler.
All the goods I went, I thought that one would sell the fastest. I mean, I guess it's popular.
I mean, last time, I think this is their second time selling it. It's sold out again.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a bag with the names on it.
I'm sure all of us have bought in worse stuff. So
you're feeling mighty hungry, kids. You know.
Well, yeah, those are the goods.
If the shorts weren't,
you can buy them.
I might have picked it up.
Yeah. I don't know. I still kind of want the socks and slides. Dude. I could see myself like finishing up a set of heavy deadlifts and be like, okay, time to change into my W-Keyaki slides, dude. Oof.
They're too hard. I can't walk comfortably.
These slides are hard as plastic.
They're very stiff. This worked out better in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. In addition to those, there are a lot of things. This only pertains if you're actually attending, but like on their website, there's like pen light colors. If you didn't know, there's like panels at Fuji Q if you're gonna be there. There's like a train and like a little festival area.
Oh, it looks so cute.
Yeah, like the mobile games all have like events going on too. So yeah,
Yeah, I like
pretty
how
cool.
immersive like the whole experience has to be, right? Like it's just like it almost feels like stepping into like a Keyaki theme park, you know?
I think the little it's not like scavenger hunt, but you know like how they have individual member like little panels like
Mm-hmm.
throughout like Fuji-Q, like the theme park.
Mm-hmm.
So like I always try to look at like hashtags of like the people who go and they like take pictures of
Yeah,
those and stuff.
sure.
So yeah, pretty cool.
One
If only
year,
we can go.
1 year. Once you know, the world is no longer on fire. Hopefully, we can go.
Um, there's also like a playlist for the two graduating members, Ozeki and Aoi. I don't know what this has to do with W-Keyaki,
No,
but hey,
I put
that's
that in
what
the
they said.
wrong.
Oh, they're graduating there, so
Oh, is Ozeki also graduating at the
yeah,
festival?
they're both graduating on the last day of
Oh,
just
okay. I didn't know
Mm.
that. I thought it was only
graduation.
Aoi. But
Finally,
yeah,
have someone who
let's,
knows what they're talking about on this show.
hey, let's check out these playlists real quick. Let's see what they got. Ozeki. All it's like all Keyaki. There's only 2 Sakuarazaka songs. All right, Ozek, I know where your heart is.
See,
Aoi though has a lot more varied. She even has a Hinatazaka song on her playlist.
no.
Nice.
Oh,
What's in your top 10? Let me know in the comments.
well, time to start the Sakurazaka Keyakizaka top 10 playlist, dude.
On the website too, there's on like the W-Keyaki Fest website on the Sakurazaka side, there's like a lookbook movie where they're modeling the costume. Sorry, I accidentally clicked like they're modeling the costumes they wore in and like Ozeki's wearing like the what is it, the Keiki Republic costume from 2019. That's if you go to the W-Keyaki Fest website on the Sakurazaka page, you scroll down, you'll see like it says lookbook movie, and you could see them like modeling a few of the costumes, which is cute.
Nice. Scrolling down on it. It's a little vertical video. That's the costume when she came back.
I remember
right?
that. Yeah,
Hiatus?
that was from Keiki Republic, right?
Yeah, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Bathroom travel, okay. Check the alley. So if you're going, have fun, I guess.
Yeah. Be sure to write a book report so we can read it on
We
stream.
don't have fun because we're not there.
Yeah, we have to live vicariously through our viewers in Japan that will give us book reports.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's
seems
fast.
fun.
Let's keep going.
Let us in.
Hopefully,
Japan.
you know the
We're
the
waiting to
Blu-ray
give you money.
will come soon. Hopefully,
Yeah.
but
All right, bets on if there's going to be any Keyakizaka songs or a combination of the two groups together.
Oh, that's right.
No.
So it's like one day
No.
is Sakurazaka and then the next day is Hinatazaka, right?
Uh-huh.
They're just gonna alternate like that.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess there's a chance that the other group might show up on the other day, but don't bet on it.
yeah, because last year was 3 days, right? So it was like the 1 day for each group and then the joint day, and even then the joint day was just like Sakurazaka performs. Now Hinatazaka performs, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's how it was. I feel like there's definitely fans that want to see them perform together, but I feel like there's also fans who don't. So I guess that this is having them on separate days is the compromise. I mean, it's kind of like, what's the point of having it as W-Keyaki?
I mean, they might as well do W-Keyaki together, you know? At least one song. It has to be that one.
I mean, at this point, just make it like a Sakamichi Fest and invite Nogi too.
Yeah.
It's what we've been wanting this whole time.
Yeah. Well, maybe someday. But not today. Let's keep going
Not
to
today.
Sakuarazaka news. Look, everyone. Renaa's photo book has a title.
Oh, egg how no gu choki pa, dude.
Yes.
Seems
It's certainly a name.
yeah, it's a name. It's very Renaa feeling, right? It's kind of
Name.
cutesy.
Oh, all the
Yes.
covers are on this page. Why did I link the covers? Whatever. Yeah, there are 4 different covers, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the regular version, the HMV, the Rakuten and Tsutaya versions.
I feel like I've never seen like photo book covers that are so focused on the face.
Right?
Yeah, it's like very tight, right?
Like we know Renaa's face is very pretty. We're just gonna make that the biggest thing.
They know. They know.
Mm-hmm.
But I which one do you like? I guess. I mean, they're
They're very
kind of
similar.
different vibes. I mean, this HMV one is a more mature styles and stuff.
That's the one I ordered.
Ooh, that's my personal favorite one out of the 4.
What do we think of the title?
It's a little corny.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of it, you know. It's like I don't know. It's cute, but it just doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. I guess corny is kind of like the best word I can think of at the top of my head for it. You know.
That
What about
said,
you?
I like was this the Kinokuniya one because it has the hands on the cover. That's the
That's
one.
Oh,
the
yeah. That's the regular
version.
one.
The first one, yeah. Is that the regular one? Look, it has
Yeah.
a little emoji. On
Yeah, yeah.
Icon.
It's a nice little.
None of the rest have them, so that's the one.
Probably the little
that's,
Obi, right?
that's the one for me.
I kind of like
I
the
think
the
it
rock.
makes it a bit cuter to have the little icon. I don't know, maybe if it was just Guchoki pa instead of Egao no Guchoki. I feel like the Egao is kind of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Like
Well,
what,
on the
makes it,
nose.
like what does that even mean, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't really get it. But I mean, if it was just like rock paper scissors, I'm like that could be kind of cute. But I think like the Egao part like throws me off. I'm like, why?
yeah, dude.
It makes it a little bit more. Yeah, as you said, it's a bit corny.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the rock paper scissors of her smile, dude. Oh, it's like I
does
don't
that
get
mean?
that. Dude. What does that mean?
What does that even mean? Renaa.
Renaa, explain it. Should have just been Renaa Choco, dude. That would have been fine, dude. I would have preferred that. Dude.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Yeah.
No one's arguing either.
Yeah.
What
True.
else
Yes,
can I
I
say?
agree.
The face is so big.
That's
They also showed the back cover photos too. I don't know if it's on the website yet, but they revealed it on like Oricon and
is it?
stuff like that. It's like it looks like the postcard. There's like one of the postcards where she's like wearing this like European like aristocrat outfit. It looks so silly.
We did it. Let's see.
I guess since they can't go to Europe, they just go to like the fake Europe theme park.
Yeah.
Replacement Europe.
Close enough here. Put this dress on, Renaa. I'm not a big fan of the kind of washed out look that they seem to be going with in this photo book so far. Right? It's like everything's kind of got like all the shadows brought up kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's not all of them too. Like the
It's
white
weird.
bottom.
Like, it's the same photographer that did Ume's and Shinichi's, and I feel like they weren't really like that bad of. Like, I mean, it kind of got it a little bit of it.
Ume's book was pretty decent.
Yeah.
This is like extreme, like pastel-y, like washed out look, which I don't.
Yeah, I think Shinichi's was a little more contrasty compared to this one.
Yeah.
Maybe that's like the vibe they were trying to go for, but I don't know. I feel like, like Renaa is capable of doing a lot more than just like like the cutesy pastel-y vibe, right? So I mean, hopefully, like these are just previews. As when the photo book actually comes out, we'll see some more variety. Hopefully,
Yeah, I think that photographer usually does good color grading anyway, so we'll see.
Yeah. Pick it up. It comes out August 23rd. You can use our affiliate link down below.
Give me the affiliate link for this one too.
that one I already made. We're good.
Okay.
We're good.
Yes. There you go. Egao no guchokipa. What does that even mean?
She's coming. Gon's coming in, dude.
Gon's coming in.
Saisho wa gu, dude.
All right. What else is on the docket? New music
look
video.
at him. There's the boy.
Oh, there. Got a new music video from Sakuarazaka. This is the lead track to their album As You Know. It's called
As You Know.
As you know.
As you
Masatsu
know.
Keisuu.
Question mark.
And I think everyone's seen this. Yes.
Yeah.
It's,
Josh, did you watch this?
Yes, I did.
Or
I
you
actually
watched
watched
it?
it
Okay,
yesterday.
okay,
I was like,
okay.
should I wait?
Alright, okay.
Everyone's probably already watched it anyway. I'm
All
gonna
right.
watch it.
Good job, dude.
Yeah, it's a cool video.
Oh, I love the video. I've watched this so many times. I think, like, my only complaint is just, and like, it's done for an aesthetic. I just don't quite see the direction behind it, but it's just the vocal processing, right? I think we've all
Me too.
commented at some point, but
I'm
everything
hearing
else,
It's a little like
I'm
warpy,
such
right?
a fan of. Yeah,
You know
like the
how
digital
we
distortion,
like
right?
the male vocals so much. I'm hearing too much of them.
Oh,
There's
they're
too much
coming
of
in hot,
them here.
dude.
But other than that, yeah, it's good. It's good. What else? What do you guys think, Josh?
It's,
Nice
Since you've
aesthetic.
only watched this like yesterday, what do
I mean,
you
it
think?
has a nice aesthetic to it. I think the dancing really helps emphasize the editing that goes on in it. The editing for this one, I think, is pretty strong, keeping it entertaining. But I think a lot of the composition and lighting in here is what really makes it shine. Like just like going from the brightness to the foreground to the darkness of the background really helps bring a focus to the front. And the members just do such a good job choreography wise and like the camera work going with them. There is this one moment though where like the person wearing red dances, and that's a little out of nowhere for me, but apart from that,
They're like watching.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the members are
yeah.
watching.
Right?
the jester person or whatever,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
I think that and like the quick photos of the members like broke my immersion a bit. I think apart from those two things, I really enjoyed
That could have been done a bit better, a bit more elegantly done.
I see what they were
like,
going
find
for.
a way to transition into it somehow. Yeah.
I think like
I think that's just the
visually,
thing I do.
it's a familiar look, right? The color and tones, and instead they work with the director they worked with before, so it's like a familiar look if you're a fan of Sakuarazaka, right?
For sure.
I mean, the guy did like Nagaredama or something like that. Right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I like the choreography the most.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot of like OG street dancing vibes, right? You get like some of the
Little
breaking,
b-boy
some
over
like
here.
New Jack Swing vibes. You got some tutting, some voguing. It's cool. It's very like I watched this and like the only thought that comes to my head is like, oh, this is Takahiro's kids, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure.
They were
for
like,
sure.
"Yo, man, those D-leaguers, can we use some of their moves for our next shit?" Dude?
yeah.
Like here's like, "Word, I judge them, so yes, we can."
Like even the outfits and stuff, right? It's just like, oh, these are Takahiro's kids, dude. Can't see his feet, dude. You gotta have the big pants, dude.
Some
But,
fried
Yeah.
chicken.
Sometimes with like Sakura's, because Sakuarazaka tends to have pretty long songs. This is I think this is their shortest song.
Yeah, it's like
Ever.
3.5
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
it is pretty short.
Yeah, so I think it's a really good length, and so, like sometimes in other songs I get bored and click off the video. I mean, I watch the video so many times, but sometimes I get bored in the middle. I kind of just like stop watching it. But, like this one is like, what I have to watch the whole way through. Like the editing is like it's done like really well, and that there's no parts. So I feel like there's like a lull in anything. It's just like hit after hit. I guess like the only like the screen time, but I mean,
yeah, it is very like center heavy, right? As far as
yeah.
I mean, said
like,
though, good.
The other members too, of course, but it's very center heavy. And I mean, the critique of the album, like in the album covers and like this song, is that like it's not all the members, which I agree. I mean, I think this was definitely one that could have had all the members, especially since some of the Back's members right now are like some of the group's strongest dancers.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of it's a bit of like a shame that you're not going to see like Hu-chan or Hikari or Onuma like in the song, and they're just like
they're like all the way in the back in a corner somewhere off frame.
Yeah, so for sure, I think that I do agree with like that sentiment. Though I feel like some people talk about it too much. And it's like I want to be able to appreciate like what we like, the video song, because like all the members in it have worked so hard. Though I mean, I do understand, but I mean, overall, I am very happy with the video. I think it's definitely, I think it's their best, in my opinion.
Oh,
I think it could, if you want to make someone a fan of Sakuarazaka, I think this is like the best video to show them.
Yeah,
I guess this is a more accessible one. Yeah, for sure. I wouldn't say it's the best one, but I think it for sure this is a good one to show because it's very approachable.
It's good. It has good choreography. There's a lot of impactful moments as far as like visually. And it's short. We are in the era of the Spotify length songs, so you got to make it 3 minutes or less, or else no one's gonna listen to it.
The streaming comes off, right, and then the algo pushes it down, dude. Sag. The true hero of this music video. Can we give it up for Ten-chan's high ponytail, everyone? Come on, chat.
Oh
yeah, dude. Oh. Dude, that's like a character of its own, dude. Like Ten-chan, I'm so pleased with her performance in this. Like, obviously Morita is also a very competent and like capable co-center, but I think like I don't know, I really feel like Ten-chan really nailed this one in her performance. Like, I've watched this, like one of the reasons why I had to watch this so many times was because I keep trying to watch other members too, but I'll like 3 minutes in and be like, shit, dude, I've only just been watching Ten-chan again, dude. I feel like the way she like embodies the music video has been like really powerful in this, like whenever she gets like the swaggy moments, she's doing like the like it's very snappy and stuff. I'm like, ooh, killing it, dude.
Yeah, for sure. I think like Hikaru and like Ten-chan is a bit, I mean, I guess it's not unexpected, but I didn't expect to see it in a title track because of like, especially because of their height difference. And I feel like Hikaru tends to be paired with like, I mean, she was paired with Hono for Samidare, so I thought like if anything it would be them two.
Yeah.
Especially like on the album cover too, they're next to each other, and like I wasn't like the album cover kind of threw me off because like the order of like the like type A, like the order of the members was like the way it was. But I think the pairing was really strong. I think that like Ten-chan and Hikaru work off of each other really well.
Yeah, dude, it gave us that one shot that everyone's been fan art. Ooh,
I've seen so much fan art of that shot. Like, wow, what?
So quickly, dude. I woke up the next day and I was just on Twitter. I'm like, oh my god, dude, like.
Yeah, so good stuff.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Habu sent out that screenshot from in her message. I was like, Sasuga Habu, dude. Good taste, purveyor of good taste. All right, so let's give a rating, shall we? So how we do this is we usually break it down, right?
Shit, that's
song
right,
first, and then the music video. We'll do it on go, at the same time, so no cheating off of each other. Let's do the song first, shall we? I think we talked a lot about the music video. Let's talk about the song. Let's go into the song. On go. On a 1 to 10 scale. On go. 3.
5 being
2,
average.
I had to 5 being average, yes. Okay. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
7. Oh,
wait, do we all put 7?
Oh!
Everyone agrees.
It's a Christmas miracle, chat.
Look at that. Go buy a lottery ticket.
All right.
We didn't actually
PV.
talk about the song.
Oh, let's
but,
talk, yeah, let's talk about the song. Let's
I
talk about the
thought
song.
it was, that's kind of what I expect now as their sound. A lot of acoustic instrumentation, and so it's good.
Yeah, I think they leaned into that style very hard for this, and it paid off very well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think like conceptually, it's a song I really like. I like the idea. It's just some of the execution, like we talked about, some of the mixing, and some of the processing choices. I think kind of were my only
Male
negatives.
vocals.
Mm.
Yeah, that's definitely like the only for me. I think that's like the pretty much the major downside. I mean, I think the major upside for me is it doesn't overstay its welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Again, the thing is like kind of a problem for Sakuarazaka songs sometimes. It's like you're like I'm listening to Hanshin Hangi and I'm like, oh my god, the song is so good, and then it's just like 5 minutes later it's still going on.
You're like, I get it, Hanshin Hangi. Dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this again, huh? All right.
One more time, okay.
Not another chorus.
It doesn't overstay its welcome, but the vocals, like the processing is. But I like the last like section of the song, like I think like the last like minute of the song, really, like before the last chorus, or it just it comes together well. But
yeah, all the little like very snappy syncopated moments, right? It's very dramatic. It's got a lot of oomph and flair. For it's very fitting for Sakuarazaka, which is like has always been, I think, a very performance driven group, right? And so this song is, I feel like it exists more to serve the performance than vice versa.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
It has
Okay,
like
what
some
about the video?
spicy guitar moments, but I wish they like went into it a little bit more. I feel like they were a little bit safe and sticking with Sakuarazaka sounding, so they didn't go like
Josh
all over.
wanted the red dancer person to pull out the acoustic guitar, dude.
Yeah, right. Ooh, right there, just the nylon string just busted out.
It's more spice for Josh. What about the video?
All right, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. 9.
8.
Oh.
Okay. 3 out of 4.
So is that 3 9s and then an 8?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Boy, is there a reason?
No. I mean, an 8 is good. What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, 8 is good, but I'm saying like, why isn't it a 9 or a 10?
Oh, I don't know. It is what it is.
It's what it is.
I like the choreography. Okay, the break-in footwork. There's some tutting, that kind of stuff. They top rock. It's cool. 8 out of 10.
Oh.
Could you explain why you give it a 9?
Oh, okay. I'll explain. Okay, so the choreography was good, like you mentioned. The cinematography. I'm gonna explain it.
All right, whatever, dude.
The only parts that I think I didn't give it a 10 for were because of that one little intermission where like they saw the person dance. I feel like it took me out of it a little bit, and some photo moments that were there. And I think I'm just comparing it also to like other Sakuarazaka videos that I watched that I really enjoyed. And I think to match those 10s, it would have to be a little bit more.
Okay, thank you.
My only complaint that hasn't already been mentioned, and this is probably more to do with like the location and nothing that they can help, but the little ball, the pendulum ball, looks kind of cheap. Is it just me? Like you can see the seams on it and stuff like it, and it's just like, oh, dude, I don't know. I wish it looked a little bit more weighty. You know what I mean?
Is it? I kind of assumed that it was installed for the music video, but
is it?
Maybe, yeah. If it was, then all the more my point stands.
It's a Christmas ornament.
I'm sure like the Japanese fans already visited whatever.
Oh, yeah.
They've already
rented out the studio.
They make
They've
it
got
for
the
the video,
GPS markers
or is it
already.
an actual installation of whatever this place is?
It is?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
that was my assumption. I didn't want to like just to give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, okay, I'm just gonna assume this pendulum thing was already here. But yeah, I wish it looked a little bit more polished. I don't know. It's like
I don't know. It's weird. Like looking at the place, it looks like it's half completed.
Yeah.
There's like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, for example, like the boxes the members were standing in, that was definitely brought. I mean, I think that's definitely brought in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I assume the stage that they were dancing on was definitely built there. So I mean, I assume that the pendulum was. I'll like comment on the YouTube video later, and when I find out, and I'll say if it feels permanent or not.
Because there's a little
Okay,
circle
okay.
thing, and that looks like it's part of it. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You did. Someone in the comments didn't notice the pendulum, and I'm like, that's like.
Sig,
Big
what are you
deal.
watching? It's like the
That's like
main
a
set
big
point
part
of
of
the spot. Yeah.
Even Takahiro Sensei posted a picture of it. Hey guys, I did the choreography for this group called Sakuarazaka46. Please check it out.
Mhm.
Based Papa, dude.
Yeah, so that's the music video for that, the lead track for the album, which will be released sometime soon.
August 3rd.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Which will also have a Blu-ray of W-Keyaki Festival 2021.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that the only bonus?
It has also the one of the anniversary dates, I think, or was it a tour date? I forgot which one it was. But
Yeah.
the Blu-ray is just the music video and the concert footage.
Day one, right? Yeah.
Last year. So, yeah. Pick it up, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm sure people already have because meet and greets rounds were already.
As you know.
As you know, the meet and greets already started, right?
As you know. As you know?
So that's like two. If you get one album, it's 2 tickets, right? Versus only 1 ticket for a single.
It's like one ticket that's worth 2 tickets.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like instead of 10 seconds, you get 20 seconds. Also, someone posted a tweet, and I think it's confirmed that they built the pendulum there.
Someone posted it in the
there you
the
go.
chat.
Pendulum was built. Thank you, chat.
See, it was split like that, so that's why you see the seam right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, obviously it was split. That's why there's a seam. But I'm just saying that, like, I wish it was a little
Jimmy
bit
wanted
more covered up.
Jimmy did not want to see the seam.
Yeah.
Well,
it's just like,
over there,
okay,
you know?
I'm being very nitpicky here, but I just feel like everything else in that production looks so polished that the one thing that isn't as polished stands out. You know?
Oh,
and it's
wow,
like,
the
yeah,
little
there's production.
they built that little box. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Because I actually thought that was just like some corner of
right.
some abandoned warehouse, and they put a chair there. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. It was built.
I sound so unappreciative of their efforts, dude.
Thank you, Mr. Ikeda, the director.
Can't we make a circle?
Bad now, dude. They're like, oh, we're on a budget constraint. Oh, we only have so much time. Just get it done. And then this random dude in Southern California, that circle, that ball looks cheap.
I can see the seam.
I can see the seams.
Okay. That's all for Sakuarazaka. Let's keep going to Nogi news. What's happening?
Lots of Nogi news this week.
Sure.
First, this was a.
But someone commented about it's the same people that did the head massages on the Nogi album covers.
Oh no. No. Please never again.
No.
You know, look, it's a new single coming. We don't talk about that anymore, okay?
Yes.
29th single promotion cycle is something we let stay in the past. Anyways, Hayakawa Seira is officially on hiatus. I think the last time we talked about it, she was, they announced that she couldn't make a couple of her stage productions, performances. Very sad. But yeah, they have officially announced that she's taking a hiatus. No timeline yet, just until she recovers from whatever her physical condition is right now. So she's gonna be absent from all of her entertainment and Nogizaka activities in the meantime. Very, very sad, but we all know she's a hard worker, so I hope that she actually gets a lot of rest during this time and is able to come back when she is comfortable and ready.
Yeah.
And hopefully, when she returns, she could be in Fukujin, paralleling Mayu.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
I want to believe that's the only reason why she isn't in 30th single was because of like health stuff. Yeah.
Yes. That's good because there's gonna be less people in the group by the time she comes back.
Oh no!
Biding her time. Yes.
Just waiting for a spot to open up. Oh, no.
It's my turn.
She's gonna walk in. This is my spot.
Yeah, dude, the spot Wada Maaya has been holding on to all this time, right, guys? Eating up all those Senbatsu positions all these years. How could she?
Oh no.
But yeah, as we're alluding to, that's not the only sad news this time. At least Hayakawa Seira will be coming back, dude. But unfortunately, Wada Maaya and Higuchi Hina, the twofer, both announced their graduations together on their respective blogs. This a couple days ago, actually. Very sad. I think I was more surprised by Higuchi Hina, right? I think just because very recently, her photo book came out. It looked like she was on a very upwards career trajectory, and then she was saying like, "Oh, this is not a graduation book. I don't want anyone to worry." And yet here we are. But she does comment. She does comment on that in her blog. I think at the time that was her feeling, but recently, feelings change, and that's okay.
She's probably like, Maya, you all right, me too then. It's like when you're leaving a party. Oh, you leaving? All right, I'm gonna go too.
Hold on, let me grab my stuff, dude.
It's so you don't have to say bye by yourself, All right, I'm leaving too.
It's interesting that because when she was talking about her photo, her photo book promotion was still kind of fairly recent. So when you think about it, it's like I always have the perception that the graduations are something that are planned months in advance, but I guess sometimes it's not always the case.
Yeah.
But it's sad that they're leaving together, but at the same time, it's hopefully they have possibly they have some sort of joint ceremony. I think that'd be nice too.
Sure.
Yeah. Definitely with a dwindling first gen, right? We're gonna be down to Manatsu and Asuka at this point. It'd be nice to show some appreciation for members who've been part of the group for so long.
Yeah. So they said they're gonna leave after 30th single activities, which is probably within the next 3 months or so, right?
Yeah. We still got a little bit of time, right? They've just started announcing stuff for 30 the singles, so
yeah, it's still
probably
a while.
The summer tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now they're in their tour, and when does that end? Can that coincide with their departure?
Probably. Probably. I don't remember exactly when it ends, but it ends at the end of the summer.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So
maybe something like that they'll do, but we'll see. There's not much information. It's just an announcement at the moment. So look at Asuka's forehead in this picture. You never see her forehead.
Oh, the rare Asuka
It's
forehead.
a graduation and assignment announcement too.
Well, if they do end up graduating at the end of the summer tour, Nogizaka LLC has kindly asked that you keep your emotions quietly bottled up inside, because
Shut the hell up.
They've sent a reminder. Hey, it's still COVID out here, y'all. Please, no cheering.
Y'all cheered too hard at 10th birthday because we brought out Shirashimai. No more.
It's not our fault. It's yours.
No more. All right.
It's not our fault. You can hold on to your emotions.
It is a government mandated thing that.
Yeah.
So it's not LLC is specifically being a killjoy, but it is funny that they had to remind people.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't
Yeah,
want to
I
get
just-
fined by the local government.
I'm
So
so
shut
sad,
up.
dude. Yeah,
Come on, man.
it's
Just let people cheer.
You're getting us in trouble, all right? You need to calm down. We get it. Girls Rule is a banger, and it sounds better with the cheers. We get it. We all love it. But you guys gotta calm down.
I still remember like during the 10th birthday live, and they were doing like the both sides doing the cheers, and like when each member came out, just everyone's just like fucking
This
losing
is what
it.
it's gonna have, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially
Forget all the
when,
rules.
Like, and Saidin came out, it was just like
Yeah.
pandemonium.
At that point, they were just back to regular
They can't
schedule.
stop
Everyone
all
yelling.
70,000 of us.
We didn't try to hold back the slightest.
That's funny. But
It's just
we're not in
sometimes
Japan, so we can cheer all we want.
Boy, remember there was that article about the concert we went to?
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. They did a whole like news segment too. So Kiari Pamu Pamu came, right? She performed at Coachella, and then she did a show at LA. And then there was some Japanese news covering it. They're like, look at all these people screaming. No one's wearing masks.
Meanwhile, us in the corner
Wow.
wearing masks.
truly the wild, wild west in America. Dude.
I mean, like Kiari herself said, like, yo, whoa, that was like pretty cool to hear people cheer again.
Yeah.
It's been a while, you know. But yeah, we're back into almost normal swing of things over here. Festivals going off everywhere, so yeah, Japan.
And coincidentally, Omicron cases are on the rise. Who'd have thought? What a
Wonder why.
coincidence, dude. Yeah. But yeah. If you're hyped for the Dome tour, even without the cheering, mobile members can now apply for the Meiji Jingu performances. I think we talked about this the last podcast. All the tickets available were only for all the other venues. They were like, oh, we're holding off for the big one, guys. But yeah, mobile members can now get their Meiji Jingu dates. I'm very excited to see any kind of screenshots and stuff from this, because we all know Nogizaka at Meiji Jingu pops off, dude.
We're doing 3 whole days.
Mm-hmm. I get maybe not now, but I'm still waiting for Nogizaka to do the whole block party, dude. I feel
Oh,
like that would
true.
be so fun, dude. You know,
Right.
I mean, I guess like that's kind of what W-Keyaki Fest is, right? For Hinata and Sakuarazaka. You know, it's like, oh, we got this whole area, we're doing all these cool things, dude. I think that's kind of what I wish Nogizaka did when they had the 2 different concurrent locations for which birthday would live was that, like 6 or something?
I think it was 6.
Yeah. There's the Jingu, right, and the stadium right next to it or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the members would like ride bikes across
bikes,
to
yeah.
the other stadium. It's like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, dude, just imagine you're walking down trying to get like some snacks, dude, at the block party, getting like a corn dog, dude, and all of a sudden Maaya on a glowing bike
This
just
zips
rolls
by.
by, dude. I gotta get to the stage, dude, you know?
Mayan, yeah. Like it was beer and a corn dog, yeah. We got a picture of the stage also, and we're at Bikini Bottom out here for the summer tour.
Oh,
There's like shells and huts and palm trees and whatnot, or coconut trees. That's
Yeah, dude.
that's wild. All right.
I just want a crab to come out with like a Jamaican accent, you know? Just be like, Nogizaka, are you? Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
I was waiting for you to try that.
Under the sea, under the sea.
It looks like a fun stage. Are they streaming any of these shows or
Yeah.
not?
I haven't seen it.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it, but yeah, dude, it looks fun, man. I don't know. I'm curious how they've done like the performances to take like advantage of this stage and stuff like that, right? Like I do hope that it does do some kind of like nautical theme stuff, you know. Maybe get some like members up on the wires floating around, dude. I don't know.
Them sharks from the Katy Perry, Super Bowl.
That's a reference. You're going back
deep cut right there. Deep cut.
That was a meme, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, summer tour, guys. Izaka.
Yeah, but they actually unveiled a few things during their summer tour recently. They've announced this title of the new single for 30th single, right?
Okay.
What is it? Ski to iu no wa roku da ze. You know, how are we feeling about the title, guys? Roku da ze. Tam looks visibly in pain, dude. I'm sorry.
Like a throwaway B-side on the election single.
It is a title, yeah. Well,
yeah, it's very clunky.
Hopefully it's good.
Yeah. Please get to Kaki Center, please. I need this to be good.
Some people posted like clips. The quality is terrible, but
they performed it already.
Yeah, they performed it. I don't think I'm a fan of what it sounds like, but I'll wait until we get a high quality version because we know how bad those little like illegal golden recordings sound. So
it's like somebody's holding their phone up, their thumbs over the microphone, and everything's muffled. Like
they're yelling, but trying not to make staff hear.
Yeah. But they also, I guess, revealed the 5th gen song and the Unders song, right? Mm-hmm. So 5th gen is Unders Love. Or not 5th gen, Unders is Unders Love, sorry. And then the 5th gen is Band-Aid'll, what is it? Hagasu Yona Wakare Kata, right? One of those long titles. Yeah.
Center for the Unders is Wada Maaya, who's graduating. That's cool.
Unders
5th
suitable title.
5th gen center is Satsuki. That's cool. All right.
Have you guys seen like the full set list for the concert?
Not yet. Is it? I'm guessing it's on Oricon. If it's out already.
I don't know if it's on. I mean, you could find it if you look on Twitter. But
probably.
Yeah. Considering I've been complaining, I feel like for the past like year about how samey some of the concerts have been in terms of set lists. I feel like this is like way. So there's some like crazy. I mean, there's like some like I didn't expect at all songs. Like there's like I think there's Second Touch Love song in there, and I'm like, when's the last time they performed that? I don't know, but there's some. I feel like there's some songs they don't perform quite often in that set list, which I appreciate because I feel like the set lists recently were getting a bit stale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and especially when they have such like a huge discography to pull from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I wasn't very happy with the 10th birthday live one because it was pretty much the same as the tour.
Oh, chat posted the set
Thank
list.
you, chat, for the set list. Let's see. Higashimura Summer, Oide Shampoo, That's a Free and Easy, Girls Rule.
The first 5 songs are like the singles.
Okay.
Yeah. And a bunch of songs I don't know. Ooh, Skydiving remix version.
Oh!
Boku no koto shitteru, Skydiving, Sakana Tachi no Love Song, Fusen wa Kiteru, Gomen ne Smoothie, which is like, I think that's like Marika's song. Then there's a Band-Aid song. And then there's the Kazumi Center.
Some acoustic versions of songs. Okay. I did the new songs.
And then they did
okay.
So I think there's like a lot of like the variety that was missing from the past few concerts, like some of like those older songs.
You gotta end it off with Nogizaka no Uta.
Every time. But yeah, cool.
Yeah, it was interesting. I wish I would have been able to see it.
Oh, house encore.
Maybe someday, Josh.
Someday.
But
we'll get the Blu-ray, dude. We'll have a sleepover. You can watch it together.
one day.
30th single though. The lineup. Kaki is the center again. Yanchan and Yumiki are in the
Ooh.
lineup.
Yeah. Good.
First time. Finally. I wanted Yumiki like 3 singles ago, but I guess
Right.
better late than never.
Yeah, dude.
She's got to move up the rank, you know?
I like literally teared up when I heard, dude. I was so happy for her.
Yeah.
So he's like the group that took the longest to add the Kenshusei to their lineups.
Yeah, so no 5th gen. Get out of here. I don't know. You do your own generation stuff for the first couple singles. So Higuchi is obviously in this. This is her last single.
Not the true
she's in the
center
back
position.
row, though. She in the back. There is no true center. It's the captains in the middle. But 19 members. So that's cool. That's cool. I got no complaints.
Yeah, dude. I'm obviously very ecstatic about this this Senbatsu. I saw someone on Twitter was like, "Oh, there's no true center. I guess that means we're safe for graduations this
No.
this
Oh,
promotion
no.
cycle." I'm like, in hindsight, I'm like, sorry, bud. It's
Wait,
it's
Ayane
rough
and
out here.
Higuchi are in the back in the center position.
I know. Aine, please don't go. We just lost Renachi. Did you guys mention that Denchan's also back in Senbatsu?
Oh,
Yeah.
she is.
This is her
It's been
first
like
one back since.
like 7 singles ago or something.
Yeah.
It's been a
It's
while,
been a while.
but Denchan's back. Good job.
I think
Denchan.
I didn't expect Denchan out of like all the unders, like the 3rd gen under. I mean, I think Tama is like always doing the subs, so I thought maybe she would get in, but
Yeah, I think because I don't know. I don't know who I would take out, but if I were to add somebody in, I would definitely think about like Tama-chan. Poor Ball-chan, dude.
and at Mayu to Fukujin, that was like I've been like saying like not on Twitter, but I've been saying to my friends like if like she should be in Fukujin, like that should be like she should have. I mean, maybe not last single, but like she should be like in this single, like her and Seira. I mean, obviously Seira isn't here, but she should have been in. So I'm glad that she got that spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see. I think my only bone to pick is that it's not Yoda Center.
It's been a while, right? For what is it?
She only got Nigemizu
Yeah, one.
Center.
Oh wow! I don't feel like she had more than that, but
It's just like it's crazy to think like in the past like 3 years, like both Sakura and Kaki had like a chance to solo center twice. It still hasn't gotten back. It's just like everyone in the front row has been center except for her, and I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just waiting for Manatsu to be center. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, hey, it ain't happening, brother. This guy's not even sad about Higuchi leaving. He just wants.
What do you mean I'm not sad?
He just wants Manatsu center. What are your thoughts, Josh, on this being Higuchi Hina's last single?
I think if there was a true center position, she should have got him. But since there's no true center position, I guess that's fine.
she could have been in Fukujin.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that she was deserving of it.
Agreed.
Yeah, especially the last few years.
Yeah, she's. I mean, I think like, I mean, I would add Ayane and Higuchi to Fukujin, and then I would unpopular, but I think I might kick out Ayamin. I think that she doesn't really need to be a Fukujin member.
I can see that.
I don't think she's like at the same level as like I feel like they're kind of like obligatory putting her there because like
Trying to push.
Sakura and Kaki are like front rowers, but I mean I don't know. I think that she's not as like charismatic as the other two, and I think she could benefit from the not even like the back rows, but like the unders growth arc. I think like maybe like when 5th gen gets added to Senbatsu, maybe she could do a little bit of Under's time if her popularity drops. I mean,
Yeah,
she could do.
I know. I can see that. I can see that for sure.
I don't think she's really deserving of that spot as much as other members.
Controversial opinion that I agree with. Yeah, I can see that.
Move them in and out Fukujin regularly.
Right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would much enjoy that if they just like moved them around more.
Why is it Wada Maaya is in the Senbatsu?
Right?
I mean,
It's our last single
I
man.
feel like it's a waste to have it so kind of, I don't know, waste, but like for me as a fan, it gets a little bit tired having the front two rows be kind of so samey, and you're only seeing shifts happen within like a few members in the back row.
So stagnant.
Yeah, I mean that's been, I feel like that's Nogi for like most of it.
Yeah.
I mean, Fukujin has always been pretty static. There's occasionally you get those big change ups, but I think that there's a few members that could, like for example, I think like Ayan could be like in the back row. That's probably like the only one from Fukujin I'd probably kick out at the moment, but they could change. They could move things around.
Yeah.
Like Manatsu center,
They need to be a little bit more flexible, I guess.
Yeah, I guess like in that sense, like Bokuski, last name. Yeah, like that was like interesting because they that was a pretty unconventional. They had like the three third gens like in the front three spot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that like I think that was Kubo's only front row, right? Like I think that was like a good change.
Yeah, make it like a theme, right?
I wasn't that big of a fan of it at the time, but looking back on like how like the formation, like I think that was a lot more interesting than what we have now. So
Yeah,
pairings
sure.
or like little groupings inside of them. Yeah, for sure. I think it just adds a little bit more interest into the Fukujin.
Yeah.
Makes it more thematic, a purpose.
But yeah, that's your lineup. You gotta deal with it.
I have one more comment.
Oh,
I am very happy about Yanchan and Yumiki being added. I think.
Oh yeah.
Like Yanchan, her performance is really good. And she was like one of the members, like one of the fourth gen members that like was super popular in the beginning. Like, I think she was like one of the first, like the few to sell out like immediately. Like and like I feel like it's kind of unfortunate for her that her popularity is teetered off. Even before her like scandal, like it's kind of like
damn Johnny's boy.
Always out here.
Even before then, like her, what is it? I think because like Bokuski like handshake happened before that, so like her sales were already kind of declining. So that was a bit unfortunate for her. But I think she's been working really hard, especially her modeling's been very impressive. I think she's very natural at it. And then like you have those like semi-viral moments where like I think like during, was it one of those like one of the fashion shows, like she did like some like hair flip and like she was so beautiful. So I mean and she has like a lot of fangirls, which is always like good like solidifying popularity. So I'm happy that she's been kind of I mean, it's not like she like fell to the depths of like Nogi.
But it's kind of like a semi-retribution arc, right? I guess.
Yeah.
If you want to call it that.
Yeah, I'm glad that she's able to kind of get into Senbatsu, and I think it's a good like arc for her. And then like obviously Yumiki is like one of my oshimens, so I'm very happy. Like during I went to like her, actually on Sunday I went to her meet and greet like before the Senbatsu was like announced, and I was like really sappy. I'm like, Yumiki, like you're always doing so many like jobs, and like you always have such like a good positive attitude, and like thank you. And she's like, it was like I was being like so sappy. I was also like really tired, but and knowing that she got into Senbatsu after I said that makes me happy.
Agreed.
She's good.
Going to away to center. Here we go.
Dude, like no, she's definitely one of those members that like I think I really want to see climb up in Nogizaka. You know, because I like hesitate to use the deserve word because I'm sure there's so much that we don't see behind the scenes that like goes into like a lot of the decision making from management. But at the same time, it's just like, dude, this girl clearly grinds so hard. You know, as a fan, it's like you want to see that rewarded, right? So
Yeah,
It's old.
and she's been like
Let's
in the
go.
show business for, like ever,
mm.
and
Yeah, I
she
think
and
she's-
like she had like her theater. She had like a theater gig, like stage play gig, like so early on. She's been putting in the work. So
yeah.
again, I think she's very deserving. And I think like she's definitely like I feel like she has a personality that could, you know, it resonates with people on like, you know, like non-fans, like on Variety and stuff like that. So they should just put her on everywhere and everyone love her, I think.
Yeah, agreed. But yeah, we also have the 7-net shopping bonuses available for the different versions of the what is it, the 30th single already out, right? So I think they're basically different photo sets that will come with it from pre-ordering, and these are going to be specifically made for 30th single, so it's not going to be like, you know, we got some old photos to get rid of, you know. So yeah, they just announced that. I think details will come as it gets a little bit closer.
7net's always the one with the exclusive photo sets, right? So
I always have like I feel like I always have some like scattered around my room, but I don't have right now. They're probably in the binder right now, but it's like the ones with like the white backgrounds, and they're normally wearing like the single costume, and it has like their name in.
Yeah, and then for anyone wondering, we're still doing online meet and greets. So us second class citizens in the rest of the world outside Japan, you still have a chance. You can still see Nogizaka.
you can
46.
still see them. Look at that. We still have at least one more single until they maybe go back to physical. Who knows? But meet and greets will start at September 4th, and then sporadic dates. The last one is December 4th. I assume it started already. Yeah, if they announced this, have they
I
said?
don't think they haven't opened rounds yet. I don't think.
Okay.
I'm checking Fortune Music right now. I'm like, can I buy them yet?
Okay. Has not started, so get your whatever ready if you're gonna do
Your
this.
wallet's ready.
Nogi does more slots usually, right?
Less.
Less?
It's longer.
This for the first round or first?
Oh yeah, you could apply for more tickets.
Yeah. Okay. So there you go, everyone. Go see whoever you want. Here are the participating members.
It's everyone.
Look, Wada
Manatsu's
Maaya, guys.
Yeah.
Huh?
Higuchi and Plain Chan, dude.
Hey, Wada Maaya is still participating, so you can see her before she leaves.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Higuchi is not. So, right? I don't see her name on here.
No, she's not.
Has it been a while?
They list all the people not participating and what dates they're not participating at the end. So yeah, I think Manatsu, Asuka, Higuchi, and Ayane are all not participating. Obviously, Hayakawa Seira is not participating either. And then Ume, Kubo, Yamashita, Yoda, and Satorika all have various dates that they won't be available for.
There you go, everyone. You gonna go for it, Jimmy? It's Kaki Center, man.
I dude, that's kind of why I'm like
Congrats.
thinking
It's
about
not
it,
as
dude.
They don't block you anymore.
Yeah, right.
Right?
It's been easier.
I
Right?
don't know. That's the last one I did. It was like
I've
2
heard,
months ago.
Okay. I'm still
on.
traumatized by Okyakama Kikoimasu. Oh no, it's not her.
No, not you.
I just realized something. Aruno and Okamoto are both participating, and they didn't last single.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they are.
I wonder how that
I-
See, you can see them too, Jimmy. Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
You can meet
How
your
about
child,
it,
Jimmy.
man. You gotta decide, bro. I mean, Kaki's probably gonna sell out, right? I don't
Yeah,
know
you
the
gotta
sales.
go the first round. First round or nothing. At least you gotta put your bets in.
All right, I'm gonna go ham, try to get Kaki, whatever I can, and then like I don't know, maybe some 5th gen, dude. I've been
like-
standing 5th gen super hard.
He's gonna get all of them.
Yeah, dude, all my
Oh,
children.
guys, I saw Haruno, man.
have to put in the good word for my girl Mao. She's very, very
There we
sweet.
go.
Oh,
See,
That's
I
my
want
kid.
to.
Appreciative.
that's my kid. Mal
Whenever-
and now, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
Like fua fua, like very. Like I feel so like fuzzy and warm inside. She's like so sweet.
oh.
See, Jimmy hasn't
Yoki
done
Mal
it,
has been
so I
running
want
away
to.
with it, dude. Oh, it's so tough, dude.
I
don't
want to hear Jimmy's experience
Mm-hmm.
of doing the miguri and tapping your screen and like sitting up straight when they check your face. Shit like that. Because it tells you, right? And it's like, oh, your camera is on now, and you gotta be like,
know. Yeah.
yeah.
So here's my
yeah,
meet and greet report. I called Tomisato now my daughter, and she said kimochi warui, dude.
Anyway,
One unrelated, one kind of like tangentially related, but I know for Sakurazaka, for like the bonus with the album, I don't know if you mentioned it last week, or last time, but I think they hinted at in-person events, though we don't know what it might. I'm imagining it might be like in-person sign event, but I think they did kind of tease potential in-person events. So I mean, it might change their mind if COVID gets significantly worse, like a big outbreak. But I think there might be like I don't think it's gonna, because they're already selling out the regular meet and greets. So I imagine there might be a potential in-person sign event, which I think is probably, that's always a small group of people. So
Yeah.
might be feeling it out and see how we
we
can
might
do.
start seeing slow reintegration to in-person events.
Okay.
I don't think I'd be able to do an in-person event. Not because of the distance, not because of the expense, but because I don't want to like meet 5th gen in person and just realize how old I am. Like when there's a screen of separation, it's fine, dude. These are my kids, dude. But when I get there, I'm like, oh, I am a dinosaur. Hello.
He's gonna crumble at the spot.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, my hips hurt all of a sudden. Oh,
my
man.
My knees are weak. Anyway, that's it.
But,
That's all,
yeah.
right? Is
That is it for the news.
That's it.
Oof, that was a doozy. So you know what that means? We take a quick break and we'll be right back with the TV show highlights. And we're back. So we're about to get to the TV show highlights, but before that, Tam will be leaving us. So sad. But it is very late for her where she is, and she's got things to do. She's a busy person. So thank you so much, Tam, for being on the show. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Yeah. Anything you want
Thanks for
to
coming through.
plug before you say bye?
I guess just follow Sakurazaka Central if you don't already.
All right. You guys heard it. Go follow now.
Go follow.
Good evening. Good evening. Good night, everyone.
See ya.
Bye. All right. It's time for the TV show highlights, everyone. It's where you recap the regular TV shows that our 3 Sakamichi groups have. The first one is called Hinatazaka de Aimashou. Kasuga's there. Some shit happened in this episode.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's every episode.
The next one is Sokomagatara Sakurazaka. This is Sakurazaka's regular weekly TV show where they're doing some competition between the two teams, like carrying water and stuff. and
telling spooky stories,
horror stories, and being bad at it. The last one is Nogizaka Kojichu. We're continuing last week's episode with the Oh, I opened the wrong episode. God damn it! Where they like ooh, cool face while they perform or
yeah.
whatever. I need a
Cue up the Kime Gal Grand Prix, right? So it's usually like the moment at the end of a performance or music video or something, when the member looks into the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, this is what got me into trouble before. That chat keeps I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it again.
What? I grabbed the wrong episode, so give me a sec. Yeah, any highlights, guys? No.
I think Soko Saku has to be probably my highlight for this week. I mean, it's like the most physical one, I think it was like the most entertaining to watch. Like them going ham carrying the little shrine thing with the water on top was really funny. Watching the members just get absolutely splashed.
Didn't one team like just pretty much spill everything?
Yeah. So it was the team that Kira was in, right? I think it was Kira, Mu. I forget the other two. Oh, Karin and who's the last one? Either way, yeah. So I think they early on realized that, like, oh fuck, we're spilling so much water, we can at least get points for time, and so they just go ape shit through the course, dude. Just yeah, that was fun. The Kimegao Grand Prix was fun too, but I think that one was not as exciting of a watch because it was just, oh, look at this moment, dude.
Yeah, you also need to kind of know more Japanese. They highlighted Ray's. I need to find something real bad, which I don't like. Why real bad? Why real bad? Take that out.
Jimmy, does voice sound robotic to you?
Yeah, voice sounds really bad.
Okay. That was me
real
too.
bad. Well, this is how we're gonna continue. I can't fix it on the fly because everything's broken.
It's all good, dude. We'll
okay, as long as
it'll be good for you too.
Good.
Yeah. But yeah, dude. It's just, I don't know. It's like nobody talks like that, right? Like, I need to find something real bad. It's like
we finally got the full line, boys. Let's go.
I'm down bad. Yo. Yes, there's a lot of Kaki too. They featured her a lot. Look at how her bangs
I feel like Kaki
stay.
has the Kimegao though. She has.
It was like
Megao.
Like, oh, the Kimegao, but she's smiling or whatever. That was like the point they were trying to make or whatever. I don't know. There's also some Nagi there from the end of the 5th gen song.
Already starting off strong.
Yep. So, yeah. They're like, wow, nice smile. And she was like, yeah, because my mom told me to not be so serious and shit. So she smiled.
Well, that was like,
instead,
like the song, right? It's like, oh, it's about like, instead of ending on Zetsubo, dude, she wants to give a little bit of Kibo instead, dude,
Yeah. And then also there's the last talk with Yamazaki Renaa. They gave her a bunch of bird plushies, and with that deep cut of the bird.
Oh,
Yamazaki.
the birds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a throwback.
Yeah. And so at the very end, there was the Senbatsu announcement. They're still keeping it all like fucking weird and
depressed
graduation ceremony type of deal. Which can they not do this shit? No, like it's so
right. Can they just like announce it like something congratulatory maybe?
Yeah. Like
an actual graduation, right? When you call their name,
you know what I mean?
Jimmy. Yeah. It was like, yeah, that's my boy right there.
Well, at least at a graduation ceremony, everybody there is graduating, dude. Can you imagine if you're there and you don't know if you're gonna graduate or not, and you're just waiting?
That's
at the
true.
end?
That's true. Yeah.
Well, I guess it's not my time.
Not
There's
today.
always
I
next
guess.
year, I guess.
Damn it. But yeah, we talked about the lineup extensively earlier, so we're not gonna talk about it anymore.
Aside from that, I also watched the Ray English.
Oh yeah.
It was
That's
her
right.
and Kitagawa Yuri doing a little Q&A, right? I guess they asked the fans some questions. Found out that Ray listens to TED Talks. Cringe, am I right, chat? Oh,
What's wrong with TED Talks?
I'm just kidding. Podcasts and TED Talks, cringe, dude.
Unless
Why the hell would you do that? Yeah, so this is like the third time Kitagawa Yuri was on this thing or whatever, right?
Yeah. I mean, she might as well be a regular stay, dude. I know it's Ray English, but she seems to be the more competent one in English, right? I mean,
I mean, Kitagawa
Ray kind of
Yuri
mentioned that.
stayed
She's like,
here
oh
longer,
man, my
whatever."
English is fucking.
It's fucking
dipping,
trash, bruh.
Yeah.
Where'd that English come from?
we need to like hook up with Samuel Ray somehow so that we can like
We need
just
to
like
teach her
like
the Zoomer
integrate all
English.
this dumb slang into her.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah, right. She needs to know the Zoomer terminology. Or
Yeah.
That even we don't
chat.
know.
Pet chat's mentioning. I did leave a comment. You guys need to scroll down and find it. Okay.
oh yeah, everyone go
Can't
like it.
Do I sort
Not
by
you, boy,
newest
but
first?
just all of our viewers, dude. It's
I can't
It's
even.
very
I can't
important.
even find it anymore.
It's the only way we'll get noticed.
yeah, dude.
But yeah,
I
it's,
wish there was a
it's,
way to like, I don't know, search or to link a specific comment. I totally
Yeah,
would,
right.
but
Yeah, it's good content for English or if you don't understand Japanese, right? They sub it in both languages, so you can kind of try to learn that way too.
Though sometimes the English subs are a little iffy.
Yeah, but it's,
yeah. The English subs feel really bad, dude.
better than nothing, I guess. You kind of get the gist of it.
Yeah, I mean,
So.
at that point, you don't need to pay attention to English subs. You just listen to them talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We don't have a problem with it because we're native English speakers. But like people who are learning it might like get different context
Yeah,
or might
that's true.
miss out on little things that make it like native English.
Yuri recommended some movies. She likes musicals. This is I did a meeting with her once, and I said, "Let's only just speak English," and that lasted like 10 seconds. But she did also mention that she watches movies most of the time to keep up her English. And look how good she is.
Okay, consistent.
Reading fucking how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck a wood? Peter Piper. picked a
tongue
peck of pickled
twisters.
peppers.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Aikuchi kotoba. Yeah, dude.
They made Ray say shit. That's cool.
Oh yeah, yeah, that happened.
Dude.
Got him.
Anyway, I didn't watch anything else. You guys watch anything else?
That's
No,
pretty much
okay.
it for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it.
All right. So, you guys know what that means? That means that's it for this week's episode. Hey, thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, drop a comment about what you think about some of the stuff we talked about. There was lots of news in the past 2 weeks. What do you think about the 30th single from Nogizaka? What do you guys think about the Masatsu Keisuu PV? You guys as hype about it as we were? Or what are some of the W-Keyaki Fest goods are you guys looking forward to? Let us know what you think down below. And as always, you can keep up to date throughout the week with us on the socials. But that's going to be it from us this time. We'll see you guys next week. Peace.